As the stay-at-home order continues, a lot of organizations are helping those who don't have a place to go.
After the break, we'll speak with the founder of the organization called Doors of Change. And change, indeed, they are doing among so many of our youth that are homeless right now. We'll have that conversation and much more as we continue here on Good Morning San Diego.
Many organizations are stepping up efforts to protect the vulnerable populations during this time. Joining us to talk about helping homeless youth in San Diego as the pandemic continues is the founder of Doors of Change, Jeffrey Sitkov. Jeffrey, good morning, my friend. How are you today?
Good morning, Jason. Nice to speak with you.
And you too. Jeffrey, for those in our viewing audience right now who aren't familiar with Doors of Change, please tell us about the organization and what exactly it is you do.
Sure. For the past almost 19 years now, Doors of Change is helping homeless youth get off the streets, getting the services that they need to be able to be self-sufficient and to be productive citizens. And we've now helped over 1,950 youth get safe housing over 19 years.
And we have talked in the past about one of the biggest challenges when it comes to dealing with homeless youth is to build trust with them. Talk to us about how you do that.
Jason, trust is everything with these kids because they don't trust anybody. They've been taken advantage of by every adult that they know, and it takes usually several months, up to 6 to 9 months, to develop trust. But our music and art program has been able to get trust within 2 to 4 weeks. They've asked, for us to get them services, and we've helped so many kids. We've seen over 8,100 visits now in our music and art program because the kids trust us and they want to get help.
Talk to us about how this pandemic has changed the way you go about things.
Well, firstly, there's no group that's affected more by COVID-19 than the homeless. And the homeless youth are the most underserved of this population. So what we've had to do is be creative. Over the last 6 weeks alone, we've been able to reach out to over 59 youth for services of 239 different interactions with them to get them housing. We have, in the last 6 weeks alone, Jason, 9 youth have gotten permanent housing, 4 youth have gotten emergency shelter, and we've sent 29 youth for mental health evaluations. Because we go on the internet to find the kids, we have drop-offs twice a week at the church where we have our program, the Episcopal Church in Ocean Beach. And just from that alone, we put our case manager's name and her business card in there. Just last week alone, 5 youth contacted us because of the meals that we provided for them, the backpacks, sleeping bags, socks, toiletries, etc., that we drop off for them. And that really helps these kids get the services to get off the streets and help themselves.
Well, we talked about trust, and one of the ways you build trust with these youth is through music and arts. How has it affected the day-to-day endeavor of making sure that the trust is built and they're getting back on their feet?
Well, firstly, because of the Center for Disease Control and the California Department for Social Services, we've had to put our program on hold like everybody else had to. But we've been reaching out now on the internet. Our case manager, Jenny Ford, has been reaching out actually to them to find them. And once they know that we're still there for them, they come to us via phone. We give them actually phones, which is new now, because if they can't get a hold of us, face-to-face, we can talk to them on the phone or Skype or, internet, etc. But we found that you have to be creative. But the numbers are showing now that we, in the last 6 weeks alone, 13 youth are off the streets because of our program.
Okay, and how can our viewers help? This is such a great cause. You've done so much great work for these kids, and you've just told us some of the things that have happened. How can our viewers help and get behind you?
Well, go to our website, doorsofchange.org. Doors is plural, doorsofchange.org. We have many things coming up. We have some really exciting stuff going on. So there's many ways they can help us. When they go on there, they'll see what feels best for them. But we need all the help we can get because we have a program that works. We want to help more kids get off the streets so they can be productive citizens. And we really do appreciate their help. Doorsofchange.org if this touches you.
All right. Jeffrey Sitkov, thank you so much for sharing with us this morning. We hope this is over soon and we get back to business as usual.
Thank you so much. Appreciate KUSI's support.
All right. Thanks, Jeffrey.
Bye-bye.